बीजेपी की ओर से प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की जा रही है, सीधे आपको वहां लिए चलते हैं।
सारे जो तथ्य लगाए हैं, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस लगाए हैं, जो स्टेटमेंट्स हैं हमारे विटनेसेस के, वो भी ये सिद्ध करता है कि ये जो आरोप जो लगे हैं वो सरासर प्राइमा फेसाई केस मेड आउट होता है और डेफेमेशन के लिए उनको समन्स किया जाता है। प्रवीण जी,
धन्यवाद। आपके कोई प्रश्न हो तो?
Because no, not before the elections. This is because they are habitual offenders. हम लोग सोच रहे थे कि राजनीतिक टिप्पणियां कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अगर आप असत्य का सहारा बार बार लेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं आकर हमें भी कहीं ना कहीं तो आपको भी जवाबदेही के लिए जिम्मेदार ठहराना पड़ेगा। They are habitual offenders and they actually think that they can shoot and scoot and they will have absolutely no consequences. And this time that therefore we took a stance, and I'll tell you, we took a stance in January as well. The first defamatory statement, the tweet was made on 27th of January 2024. The first complaint was actually made on 30th of January 2024. It is Mananiya Atishi ji as well as the Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi who refused to cooperate with the investigating agencies. When they once again applied the same policy of shooting and scooting on the 2nd of April, that is when we took action as well. So this is not that this time we took an action. We've taken an action every time. We've remained proactive every time. But like I said, they are habitual offenders.
My only submission was Saurabh Bhardwaj immediately sometime before that also made the same kind of allegation and party never took a objection to it. Maybe you can reply either of you.
Saurabh did not ever add on anything. Saurabh only retweeted or spoke what Arvind Kejriwal spoke. So when you go to the court, you can make somebody accused when he is using his own words. Retweeting does not necessarily confirm or come into the purview of defamation. So we decided, our advocates decided, that the matter prima facie comes on Atishi because she said that I was approached. She said I was approached, and others have never said that I was approached. So I was approached, so you have to tell that who has approached you. So it is Atishi who is the prime accused.
So before this also, whenever they have crossed the line, in the case of before this also, whenever they have crossed their line, in the case of Shri Nitin Gadkari ji and Arun Jaitley ji case, if you do remember, they also made the same process. So at one stage you have to be not, we are not in a proactive approach, but we have to we have to make the Delhi peoples clear that yes, they are wrong and we are right. So sometimes you have to prove like that only. They already applies for that. And in both the cases they applies on that time. If you do remember, in Gadkari ji's case and Jaitley ji's case, they were accused on that case, but before that, Kejriwal, I think in written they have given their apologies. Yes.
On that particular case, I will not comment on the merits because the matter is sub judice and it is between the accused and the police. However, I will definitely say that it is extremely despicable and shameful and shocks the conscience of every Delhiite. The deafening silence that has been maintained by the Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi, Shri Arvind Kejriwal, is appalling. What is even more shocking is that if Mr. Kejriwal cannot ensure the safety of a woman MP at his own official residence from his own OSD, how is he going to ensure the safety of women of Delhi? It is absolutely appalling and despicable. The fact that Mr. Kejriwal did not intend to take any action, neither as the Chief Minister of Delhi nor as the convener of the Aam Aadmi Party. In fact, he took the accused and went on a travel all the way to Lucknow. When the accused was arrested at the CM residence. I really want to ask Shri Kejriwal, does his conscience not speak to him ever, or his conscience is as silent as his own deafening silence that he has maintained on this particular issue?
CM also seeks the extension of his bail on the grounds of his
Our Honorable President, Shri Viren Sachdeva, has already answered this question in the media.
a similar case of Punjab where a minister of the Aam Aadmi Party government up there has been involved in a obscene case against a
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
There's a case from Punjab where an Aam Aadmi Party minister has been found, he was indulged in an obscene video where a 21-year-old girl had come for a job with him. And there's no remark or comment from Kejriwal or anything.
पर ये
इसी में सप्लीमेंट्री क्वेश्चन है कि ये जिस मिनिस्टर की बात हो रही बलकर की कल की बात हो रही कल जिनको काफी सोशल मीडिया पर वायरल किया उनके साथ शाम को ही अरविंद केजरीवाल ने एक रोड शो किया है जिनके ऊपर इतने गंभीर आरोप लग रहे हैं उस पर क्या?
तो ये पहली बार नहीं है कि जब भी महिलाओं की सुरक्षा की बात आती है तो आम आदमी पार्टी जो है चुप्पी साध लेती है, और ये पहली बार नहीं है कि माननीय मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी किसी भी प्रकार की कार्रवाई की नीयत नहीं रखते, लेकिन उनके कॉन्डक्ट से लगता है जैसे वो प्रोत्साहन की नीयत जरूर रखते हैं.
Thank you.